Imagine the walls of the New Zealand Parliament echoing with the powerful chant and synchronized movements of a Haka, a traditional Māori dance, performed by none other than the Māori MPs themselves. Now, what could possibly inspire such a dramatic display in such a solemn place? The answer lies in a controversial bill aiming to redefine New Zealand's founding agreement with the British Crown. This bill, introduced by the ACT New Zealand Party, seeks to extend special rights to all New Zealanders, a proposition that sounds noble on the surface. Yet, it faces fierce opposition, not just from the Māori, but also from their coalition partners, National and New Zealand First. The Māori lawmakers see the bill as an attempt to undermine their Indigenous rights, a threat so severe that it led them to take their protest to the heart of the nation's democratic process. This was no ordinary protest, but a powerful display of cultural defiance. Behind the thunderous Haka lies a deep-seated issue, the perceived undermining of Indigenous rights. The ACT New Zealand Party introduced a controversial bill seeking to extend special rights to all New Zealanders. But the Māori, representing approximately 1/5 of the country's population, saw this legislation as a threat, a potential dilution of their unique Indigenous rights. Their concerns led to a 9-day march to Wellington, the country's capital. This wasn't just a protest, it was a demonstration of unity, a powerful statement of their collective will, a symbolic journey to make their voices heard in the heart of political power. The Maori's unique position in New Zealand's cultural and political landscape is undeniable. As the Indigenous people, their rights, their culture, and their traditions are intertwined with the country's identity. Any legislation that could potentially undermine these rights is bound to spark strong reactions. The 9-day march to Wellington was more than just a physical journey. It was a testament to the Maori's resolve to protect their rights. Despite the fierce opposition, the bill is unlikely to pass. As it stands, the Māori, who represent approximately 20% of New Zealand's population, along with the coalition partners National and New Zealand First, are poised to block the legislation. This significant Māori population, coupled with the spirited opposition from other political factions, suggests a bleak future for the bill's progress. Yet the impact of this protest extends far beyond the fate of a single bill. It has sent ripples across New Zealand's political landscape, sparking a renewed discourse on Indigenous rights. This moment has underscored the power of the Māori voice, demonstrating that it is a force to be reckoned with, not just in New Zealand, but on the global stage. It has also reminded us that the fight for Indigenous rights is not merely a legal or political battle. It's a deeply personal struggle that's intrinsically tied to a people's heritage and cultural identity.
Sit down. We're in the middle of a vote. The ayes have it. First, a party vote's been called for.
Mr. Speaker.
A party vote has been called for. There's a process here.
Party Māori.
E ono ngā pōti e whakahe. Kawana! Ka whakamanu whiriti a koe! Kamate, kamate,
The House is suspended until the ringing of the bells. The gallery is to be cleared.